In 2.3 miles, turn left onto South Nolan Road.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It is Friday, so it must be the topic. Pretty quiet this morning. Hey, how you doing? We were live in Grain Valley at an elementary school, which is why I was heading that way this morning at dark 30 on US 40. And I had time to get there, so that's why I was taking 40 highway and not taking the interstate and going fast. But unfortunately, as you probably saw, there was a little incident, and in thinking about it, if it wasn't for the fact that I use this radar system in this car extensively, I might have hit that person. And it was a person riding a bicycle in the middle of the lane at night. They didn't have any reflectors. I didn't see any lights. Well, they didn't have any lights. It didn't see any reflectors, and they were wearing really dark clothing. And I think I was coasting down the hill. I was using the radar, which means I'm using the cruise control. So the car was probably coasting down the hill a little bit, a few miles an hour over the speed limit. And but it's like I was coming down the hill, and all of a sudden the car started slowing down. I didn't even see him at all. If I was driving the car manually, not seeing that person, I might have run right over the top of him, and that wouldn't have been good for anybody. But the car, fortunately, I hate to say it this way, but the car saw the person and slowed down. It, applied the proper emergency, systems, which is great. And that's the first time I've ever really had the car's radar system save me from a bad incident. I mean, there's been a couple of times where I came up on somebody's butt a little too fast and the car decided to apply the brakes, but I mean, it wasn't anything really an emergency. I would have hit the brakes myself eventually, but this is the first time I think that the automated systems kicked in and probably saved your life and saved me. But you have to wonder about the necessity of that. Why was the guy in the middle of the road on a bicycle at night? There was a good area they could have been. Maybe they were trying to get around somebody or something, but I don't know. Or maybe they just had a death wish, and that's unfortunately pretty common. And blocks later, there was a possum going across the road, and I actually saved his life because I saw him and hit the brakes myself, because the car's radar wouldn't have seen something that small. But I was just editing the video, and I thank my lucky stars that that wasn't a nasty incident. And I think maybe it was more than luck. It's an example where technology, thankfully, helped us. But it's time to go home, and then yet another doctor's appointment. Oh boy. Woo-hoo.